Y'all know what's going on. It's time for another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker. Look here, y'all. I got a friend of mine named Gregory here, right? I want to talk to him about something that he said the other day. He made a comment the other day. We were just preparing our meals and getting ready for the afternoon, right? And he said something about, he was over there rapping. He can rap too, y'all. I'm just want to let you know that, right? If you haven't heard him, check out the Rival series that I got up on my YouTube. You're gonna hear him. He's on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? He really putting it down right. But anyway, the other day he made a comment saying that he's worrying about the money he should have kept his buddy in college, right? And when he said that, it kind of caught my attention because I didn't even know he had been in college. It doesn't matter how long he went. But as he continued to talk, he was letting me know that he had quit hustling. He had quit hustling in the streets and turned his life around, going in another direction, and then he got that knock on the door, y'all. You know what I mean? That knock on the door, that knock on the door, that knock on the door of consequences, responsibility, all of that came his way, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to get him to share that story with y'all because I think it's an important one for y'all to hear. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What's up, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. First of all, before we get started, I want to thank you for doing this, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah, a lot of guys, you know, they find it hard to sit down and talk to me. And I get it. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody's got to do it at their own pace. But look here, let's get to it, right?
Okay.
The other day when I heard you make that comment and then you said you had been to college, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Not to say that, you judge a book by its cover or anything like that. That's not what I'm on, right?
Yeah.
But to hear you say that you had started college, it made me want to hear the rest of that story, right?
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead, open up and rehash how that whole thing came about so that my listeners can get a full understanding of that conversation we were having the other day. Go ahead.
Okay. Like you said, man, we was preparing the meal. You know what I'm saying? And I was actually singing my cousin's song.
Okay.
My cousin's song is more money, more problems.
Yeah.
Steady stressing about a dollar, should have kept my ass in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it came.
Okay.
But I felt it. That's why I was saying it, because I got experience in that.
Right.
I was going to college.
Right.
I stopped going to college.
Right.
Consequences came knocking at the door.
Yeah.
This how it started right here. So boom, I'm selling dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying?
How long were you out there hustling in the streets? Not no hard time. Like 1 year, 2 years. How long did you get a stretch before you said I'm done?
So I started hustling when I was 12. So started when I was 12. I stopped around 22.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They give you something about 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Or 10 years. 10 years.
Go
something
ahead.
like it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm hustling. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just, something just come over you. When you grow up, or you just tired, or you just fed up. You know what I'm saying? So I got fed up. I stopped. I had a homeboy, man. He went to prison. His daddy, man, know how to paint.
Yeah.
His daddy real good at painting. He showed me a trade, something I can always take with me.
Gotcha.
So boom, he giving me the game.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm learning. Now I picked up my own swag. Now I'm working for somebody out the state.
Okay.
So now I'm working for them. You know what I'm saying? I got my own gig going. This is my first gig I just got.
Yeah.
So boom, I get a call. I'm chiseling the bottom of the post because I had to do, I think it was about 15 posts after I had to sand and paint. You know what I'm saying? It's my big post now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the bottom chiseling it. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing to it, and I get a call, man. My baby mama called me, man. She said, man, I'm talking about, man, the police and such and such, man, they deep at your house. Woo.
Yeah.
So, man, my heart dropped. I'm like, dang, man, the police, you know what I'm saying? I done stopped for about 4-6 months. I ain't even been hustling. You know what I'm saying? I done quit. I'm through.
Right.
So, come to find out, man, I got an indictment that's 2 years old. They waited 2 years to hit me with this indictment.
2 years.
2 years. I got the indictment in 2016.
Right.
They hit me with they served in 2018.
Right.
Yeah, it's 2023, and that's what I'm doing now.
Okay, let's back up just a little bit.
Okay.
I want to ask you. So, what was it that you said a few minutes ago that you got older, you matured, you said I'm tired.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Were there any people that said, look, you better than this, or you can go in a different direction? Was it anything like that going on, or was it just a revelation that hit you one day that says, I'm tired of this?
See, I'm glad you pointed it out because it's both. You got people around you on the daily telling you how talented you is and how you a good person and you this and you that. You hear it along while you on your journey. You know what I'm saying? And it sticks with you. And plus, being fed up, man, being tired of living how you living, man, to get old because you're not growing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So you started to feel that.
Yes, feel all.
Okay,
that.
so when you working for your friend's pops doing the painting, he's teaching you a trade, a skill.
Yeah.
And then when you started going to college, what did you just go to college because you heard there was something to do, or did somebody tell you that you should try this?
I had a plan. I had a goal.
What was that?
My goal was, man, I wanted to learn how to do dreads and cut hair.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can have a better hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
that was my plan.
Legal hustle.
Yeah, legal hustle. Yeah, that's the right term for it.
Yeah.
So that was my plan. And I got discouraged.
You got discouraged?
I got discouraged.
Describe that. How did that come about?
See, when the indictment hit me from 2 years ago, I got to blaming everyone but me. Right. I got to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got to becoming the victim and everything's out to get me and you know what I'm saying? Okay. And once I was laying under them layers, you know what I'm saying, I had lost my vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I lost my vision, I had threw all of that doing right away. I want to retaliate by doing back what I was doing. If they gonna get me for this, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
You jump back in.
I jump back in.
Right. Do you know what was that made you go back to that I'm the victim draw? What made you pull on that? Did you got upset because you had turned your life around? Did you feel like nobody's giving you credit for what you're doing now? They want to go back to the past. What was that made you feel like, okay, I'm through with this. I'm going this way?
I say pride. Pride.
Got it.
Instead of taking it like a man, like, okay, I did this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me, whatever.
Right.
I'm hurt. I'm upset, so I'm finna show y'all. I'm still finna shine. I'm still finna do this. I'm still finna do that. And I'm boasting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on the run, toting gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just pride, man.
Cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
I get that. So while you were on the run, were you in touch with anybody that said, look, let's go on and face this. Let's go on and deal with this? Or did you have any moments where you just were like, I'm through with this, I'm going to go on and turn myself in, or whatever the case may be? Did you ever have any of those revelations?
Man, I did a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It barely came across my mind, you know what I'm saying? But I knew eventually I need to turn myself in is what I'm saying. Eventually I need to get it over with. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I know I can't keep doing this.
Right.
It's going to come to a halt.
Right.
But they caught me before I can even do something like
turn
this.
Yourself
yeah,
in
you know
and
what
all
I'm
that
saying?
kind of stuff, right? Yeah, I get that too, right? I wanted people to hear this story for several different reasons, but one of those reasons is because I think that a lot of people misunderstand, that when you get your life together, right? A lot of the things that we've done in our past, that the day's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? As some people say, chicken's gonna come home to roost. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And we feel like that, people should be more focused on what we're doing today as opposed to what we did yesterday. Now, I'm gonna agree that should be the case, right? But at some point in our life, whether it be legally or karmatic, we have to pay for the past. You know what I'm saying? The past pains that we cause people and put out there in the universe, right? And I was just wondering, man, how do you feel about that today? Do you feel like what happened to you was trying to find the right thing that happened? Or do you think this could have been done a different way to teach you the lessons that you learned? Because I can tell from the time that I first met you to now, you're different. You're a totally different person. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say totally different, not that you were a bad person then, I'm just saying I see a more spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? When I communicate with you, you're always on the positive. You're always walking around. You're asking people, give me a word of encouragement for the day. And all of these types of things, right? You know what I mean? Now, and I'm just wondering, I want people to understand your transformation. at the same time, do you accept full responsibility for the things that you did, no matter who told on you or how it came about or anything? Have you gotten to that place yet?
Oh, justice has been served.
Gotcha.
Justice has been served.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that.
And it's gonna continue.
Yeah.
So those who out there listening, just always know that it continues.
Yeah, dig that. Dig that. Yeah, it ain't no. I like I said, another reason I wanted to talk about that because a lot of times we think we get away, and I want to explain that a little bit because I don't necessarily believe that because you get caught by the police that that's you're paying the piper. Mm-hmm. See, I'm more on a moral level of responsibility, a more karmic level as far as none of us get away with anything that we do. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what career path you're in, whether you're in the streets, legal or illegal. If you put negative energy out in the universe, it's gonna come back some kind of way. And I was just wondering, how do you feel about your karma now? Do you? I already know the answer, but I want you to answer that.
Okay, then.
So, do you conduct your day every day to put out positive energy, or do you still find yourself wanting to put out negative energy? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about legal, illegal. That's not. I'm on another level.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm talking about positive energy throughout the day. Are you more focused on that? And if you are, why?
Okay, then it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with 89% positive.
Right. And we all have our moments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know perfection in this thing. Don't let me. Yeah.
But more positive.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm more positive is because of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And how does the Most High play in your life? Where'd that come from?
That come from really where my transformation come in is when I first came to classification. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I already been in the scripture. My family done been in the, what I'm saying?
So you had a foundation.
I had a little foundation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it took him, man, allowing everything to leave me. Yeah. You feel me? Family, friends, everything, the whole 9 yards, to where it was nothing but him. Yeah. Now I gotta eat nothing but him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I found my strength in that.
You found your strength in that?
Yeah, I found my strength in that. Yeah.
So tell me then, because I could talk about this all day, but I wanted to keep this one short because I want people to get it and then play it again and again and again, right?
I like it.
Tell me, what would you say to somebody out there, a person out there that in a similar situation that you were in, turn their life around, moving in another direction, and they get the knock on the door? What would you tell them?
I would tell them, just the crowd, man. The crowd to the Most High, and leave it. Leave whatever is happening to you in the Most High hands, man. Because listen, He gonna work it out for His good, man.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't worry about the rain. It's like there was a recording in the scripture, right? You know what I'm saying? When they was in the boat, and there was a storm going on,
right?
And Yahshua was sitting in the boat. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And he was taking them a nap. They getting discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Everything going on. You feel me? But the key thing I said was they was getting discouraged, but Yahshua was still with them. Right. You gonna go through things, you know what I'm saying, in life, but He's still gonna be with you, man. Right, and He got you. And He gonna calm that storm down for you. Yeah. Just be cool, man. Just sit back and be cool, man. Don't jump back in that water now. You know what I'm saying?
No, unless He with you now. If He ain't with you, you better know how to swim. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man. But yeah, okay then. I did that, man. I appreciate that, and I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to keep this one short. Yeah. And I want to thank you for taking the time out to do this. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a busy man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, feet moving out.
All the time. I already know. Full of that coffee, y'all. Full of that coffee.
The yak has broke my back.
Yeah. But dig that, man. Hey, I appreciate you doing this, man. I do.
All right, it's love.
That's what's up. This has been another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker, and I say peace, y'all.